supposed to be sitting, not you. Are you going to get out or no? Fair enough. Fucking cat hair, man. What's up, dude and dudettes? Simon back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about bands that I'm not really that into, but a lot of people seem to be, and I'll run through my reasons for those as to why. But I think everyone knows how it is. Sometimes you find bands too late, you wish you'd found them before, but sometimes there are, you know, times you're just not into these bands, or you'll just never get into them. And unfortunately, these bands that I'll just chat about really are bands that just I haven't taken a fancy to at all. Just something about them or their music just doesn't grip me. But I want to do two honourable mentions before I do this. Two bands I have a love and hate relationship with. First one being Guns N' Roses. They have a lot of tunes, don't get me wrong. If someone's playing Guns N' Roses at a party, obviously I'll be rocking out. So many awesome songs, but I just think consistently, and obviously with all the stuff with Axl Rose, I just never got into them really. One song of theirs I really like, which is the song Civil War. Obviously, if you're a Guns N' Roses fan, I'm sure you have heard that song before. But if you don't, and you're not too sure on Guns N' Roses, listen to Civil War. I guarantee you will like it, even if you're not a Guns N' Roses fan. So good. Another band that I've got that sort of relationship with, but on a sort of different level because I like more of their tracks, are Avenged Sevenfold. They've got a load of good songs. Obviously, they're quite a number of albums in now, but I just think on the whole, a lot of their stuff is either very samey or it just doesn't have that, just doesn't catch me. So they're a band like that really. I mean, you know, I could make a playlist, quite a few songs, I'd say, I don't know, about 11 or 12. I mean, that's quite a lot of songs to like of a band, but they're a band that I've wanted to get into, but they just don't have that one. There's never been that one album or that one thing that's really grabbed me and pulled me in and made me a fan, you know, want to go buy a t-shirt and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, so they're the two exceptions that I could think of. These are just things I could think of. There's probably loads more if I got into it, a hell of a lot more, but I'll leave that for now. I'll just do these ones. So yeah, so let's discuss those bands and see why I'm just not into them. Okay, the first band I just cannot get into, and I know a lot of people love this band, and they play down loads of times, and they always have the biggest crowds, and I'm a fan of comedy as well, you know, I get it. I get that it's a play on a play. Steel Panther. I just can't get to... I don't know what it is. I don't know. Obviously, they're exceptional musicians. I'm not sure whether they're mocking that time or they secretly want to be part of that time. I mean, you're talking to me, you know, I'm like the biggest Whitesnake fan. Do you know what I mean? I get it. I understand that era, you know, but I just don't get it. I'm in the middle of... I don't think it's funny, but I don't like the songs either. So it just does absolutely nothing for me at all. Literally nothing. I've watched them and been like, just sounds like old rock stuff, really. Same as anything else that came out within that period. But obviously they're just kind of mocking it. Or are they? I have no idea. But anyway, yes, Steel Panther, not for me. Okay, band number 2. And a lot of people are going to be like, why? But I'm just one of those people. Architects. Has every ingredient of music I like. Just don't like it. I'm not quite sure what it is. I don't know. I have no idea. Everything they do is everything that I would normally like in a band. But when I listen to them, I just get nothing from it. It doesn't... I've tried. I've really tried. I'll probably try again at some point because I really want to like them. But I just don't. I'm just not quite sure why. This is an exception to some of the others because I've never seen them live. That might change my mind and I might go, hold on a minute. This is something I probably should be listening to or really try and get into it. But I have tried a little bit. And at the moment, Architects is just not for me. Not sure what it is. Don't know. If you're the same, comment, help me out. Or if you think I should listen to him, help me out. But yeah, Architects. No. Okay, another one. Another massive band that I've seen live and been like, yeah, they're really good. But I would never listen to them or they do nothing for me. A Day to Remember. Just don't get it. Just don't get why everyone goes so insane for this band. I've never been the biggest sort of pop punky fan, really. Only the classic stuff. I don't like anything new that I've heard anyway. that sort of drags me. The heavy bits that they do, I like them. I think they're awesome. I'm just not sure about the switch between, and I've never liked that sort of pop punky vocal over the more heavy stuff. It just doesn't do anything for me. I just don't enjoy it at all. Live, granted, I would watch them because the crowd just goes insane and they are very entertaining, but they're just a band I cannot get into. Don't know what it is. All my friends, all throughout the years since the beginning, have been into them. But me, A Day to Remember, I just can't do it. Another band is Hollywood Undead. Just not for me. Just don't get it. Love rap rock stuff. You know, was a hugest Biscuit fan back in the day. Obviously the biggest Linkin Park fan. Loved all the old school rap stuff. Hed PE are one of my favourite bands. But Hollywood Undead, just can't get into it at all. Not sure if it's their voices or the music's just not good enough. But when I listen to it, I just think, no. I really wouldn't want to spend any time listening to this. I'm sure I'm not alone, but I'm sure there are a lot of you that like the band, which is fair enough. But they're just simply not for me. Okay, and the final band I'm going to talk about, I could talk about others as well, but I just chose to do these ones because these are bands that are really either big at the moment or have massive fan bases. The last one is Parkway Drive. I don't get it. I don't get how this band has got so incredibly massive. It's insane. It's crazy. I went to, when was that? I think it was 2019. I didn't go to see them. I went to see Killswitch support them. I missed Thy Art Is Murder, which was annoying. Me and my mates watched Killswitch. I think we watched about 5 minutes of Parkway Drive and then we just left because none of us are really that into it, but we're all massive Killswitch fans, so we just went there for that. But yeah, fair play to them for doing what they've done, because I remember back in, like, you know, sort of 2006, 2007, I remember them back then, and they kind of just merged in with all those other sort of hardcore bands, you know, metalcore stuff, and they never really stood out for me as bands I like much more, you know, like Unearth and Killswitch and bands sort of that ilk. And yeah, now they've just got absolutely massive. Their live shows look great, but you know, I guess I was just with my friends so we just wanted to go. But I mean, I probably would give them a watch, but they're just not a band I would seek out and listen to. Maybe I'll try again, but it really didn't do anything for me. So sorry, you guys out there, because I know they're probably future download headliners if they continue on the path that they're on. Maybe I might get into them in the future, but at the moment, it's just not happening for me. Very strange one, but yeah, just one I have to put down as in my not listening to box. Yeah, so there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. I'd love to see some comments down there about, you know, if you agree with some of the things I've said, or if you don't agree, or if there's anything you recommend of those bands that I should listen to get me into them. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I'm going to be reviewing the Love and Death album that comes out on Friday, so I'm going to be doing that as my next video. Then I've got a couple of download theme ones sort of lined up that I shall reveal as soon as I can to you guys. So thanks a lot for watching. Take care of each other, and I shall see ya in the next video.